comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, I'm in Melbourne again. I'm podcasting from John Doerr's car. I'm behind his couch again. I'm on the mattress behind his couch. The mattress is too small, so I've got to extend it out with one of the couch pillows. That's how I am behind that couch. The mattress goes from like my shoulder to the very tip of my feet, and the couch pillow is under my head, and then my real pillow's on top of that. It's not fucking glamorous. I can tell you that right now. I'm almost sick of it. Like, I don't want to say I'm fucking over it because I still want to sound like I can handle shit. I still want to hang on to that little bit of fucking like when I was younger, I can just fucking sleep anywhere. I just roll with it. I don't give a shit. But at some point, you've got to move on, don't you? You've got to move from the mattress behind the couch to a hotel at some point, don't you? Or at least to one of my mates' houses who has a spare room. But all my mates who have a spare room are fucking miles away, so I can't do it. Anyway, once this show's over on Saturday, I'm fucking heading back to Sydney, and that's it. It's Sydney for a while. No more fucking Melbourne. I'm just going to settle in Sydney. I still haven't fucking settled in since I moved back from India. I think it was like 3 weeks, and then I was down to Melbourne, then I was back for 10 days, then I was down to Melbourne again, then I was back, hospital, then back to Melbourne again. It's just been a whirlwind. I haven't really settled down since India. So when I get back to Sydney now, it's just fucking routine. I'm going to start my fucking routine again. Got to get the meditation back happening, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, fucking gym, fasting, fucking all of it, writing. All I've been thinking about for 2 fucking months now is this fucking show. It's kind of psychotic. But that's it. Fucking after I get back from Melbourne this time, I have to accept I've moved to Sydney now. I have to become a Sydney cunt again. I think I've been denying it. I think I've just been walking around Sydney thinking I'm on some sort of fucking holiday. But I'm not. I'm in life. I'll need to get it back together. By the time I get it back together, I'll fucking be going to Edinburgh as well. When's Edinburgh? August. So what's the date now? It is almost May. Let's call it May. May, June, July, fuck. It's only 3 months away. All of May, all of June, all of July. Yeah, I'll be there at the fucking end of July. I'll be ready by then though. Fuck, I'm really going to clamp down over the next 3 months. I actually feel like I need a holiday, to be honest with you. There's no fucking holidays coming, that's for sure. I was walking through the airport today and I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I could just go into a bar and I could just have fucking 1 pint. I could get a little bit of a fucking buzz happening and I could just not tell anyone. Just sit in the bar, fucking look around, have a pint and just continue on with my life. But obviously that's just a fucking fantasy because if I had one at the bar, I'd be having a few fucking gins on the flight. And then I'd be stopping at the airport bar on the other end. And I'd be stopping at every single fucking bar until I got to John Doerr's place. And he has a fucking bar on his corner. So I'd be in there and I'd just be fucking going for it. I tell you what's going to be interesting. I followed this fucking comedian, Andrew T. Cullen, on Instagram. He opens for Nikki Glazer. I think he does a podcast with her and shit. But he was sober for 3 years, and he posted something on Instagram the other day saying, I had my first drink in 3 years yesterday. I just had one or some shit like that. I feel like my sobriety was just like my alcoholism. I'm addicted to it. I want to be like one of those moderate drinkers that can just have one now and then. So I decided to drink. I'm feeling strong, all this sort of shit. And I'm like, that's exactly the same fucking logic I used when I started drinking again after my like 15 months off. I was like, I'm addicted to sobriety. All I've done is like trade one addiction for another addiction. I used exactly the same logic. I was like, it's not impressive just to fucking not drink at all. It's impressive to go from fucking alcoholic maniac to like calm, one drink, move on sort of guy. Like, I like the taste of IPA, so I'm just going to have one IPA and I'm going to have a fucking dinner and then I'm going to go home. That actually is the more impressive thing, except I've never, ever seen anyone be able to do it, even come close to doing it. Because once you've crossed that line into fucking alcoholic, there's no fucking turning back. He took down his post, so I don't know exactly what he fucking said anymore. I've been sober for 3 years. I had a drink yesterday. I had my first drink yesterday. I don't feel like drinking again. I have no plans on drinking again, but if I feel like it, I'm going to have a fucking drink. That's the way I remember it anyway. So it's going to be interesting because I started following this cunt when he was living in a share bedroom shithole in New York somewhere. And I think he had 8,000 Instagram followers and he had just stopped drinking. It was around about the same time as me and it didn't look like things were going that well. And in those 3 years, he's fucking turned it around. He opens for Nikki Glazer. He fucking lives in this plush fucking place somewhere. He's got a fucking hot missus. He's fucking doing it. He's fucking killing it. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can maintain the fucking rage or if it just spirals out of control. It's going to be very fucking interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on the cunt. But I assume he took down the post because he's taken a little bit of heat for it. Maybe not. Maybe it was a fucking story. I can't fucking remember. But for a long time, he was speaking about how good he feels not drinking anymore, how it changed his life and all that sort of shit. So I'm not going to say he's 100% fucked, but I did use the same logic as he used the last time I started drinking again, and then I went on a decade-long bender. If I hadn't already tried that move, the old I don't want to be addicted to sobriety move, I would be trying that right now. I would be convincing myself that this is just ridiculous. The Buddha said moderation, everything in moderation. So I'll just fucking drink in moderation, yeah? Just a little fucking airport beer is not going to hurt anyone. Just a couple of little fucking gins on the flight is not, that's still moderation. Where is the moderation line? That's probably one of the big things. Is it 3 drinks? Nothing after 3? Is it getting smashed once a month and then not drinking for the rest of the time? I just don't know. I think that could be the problem. What is moderation? Is it 1 glass of red every night? And your moderation is different from my moderation. My moderation's if I leave the bar before it closes and don't try and look for another bar on the way home, that's a moderate night. And then how many nights a week can I do that? You would really have to fucking set some seriously strict guidelines on moderation. You would have to decide what moderation is and then never deviate from it, which makes it as strict as being a strict alcoholic or a completely sober cunt. You have to be strictly moderate. That's probably why it doesn't work. And then once you set your boundaries, just say it's 3 drinks twice a week and you do that for a month. You have the 3 drinks. Eventually, inevitably, 1 week, you're going to go, well, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like the music's good. The sun is shining. I just had a nice fucking oysters. Why not let's have another fucking drink? Why not? Then that's 4 drinks. If you've got any willpower or any morals or ethics left after 4 drinks, I don't know who you are. You're a fucking X-Man, because once that 3rd and 4th goes down, it's fucking all bets are off. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how he fucking deals with it. Very fucking interesting. Anyway, that'll do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. If you're in Melbourne this Saturday, my final festival show's on 5 p.m. Get your tickets, come to it. I'll see you there, and I'll see you the fuck later.